Hello students. In last class we have discussed about the mechanism of nucleophilic addition reactions. Mechanism of nucleophilic addition reactions of aldehydes and ketones. And in this class we are going to discuss about the addition of hydrogen cyanide to the aldehydes and ketones. Okay. See, this hydrogen cyanide, which is having the formula of HCN, will act as a nucleophile because of the presence of Cn minus ion. Because of the presence of Cn minus ion, and it can be added to the carbonyl group of both aldehyde and ketone in the presence of base as a catalyst. Okay. See, when these aldehydes and ketones react with hydrogen cyanide, they will form cyanohydrins. See, when aldehydes and ketones are treated with hydrogen cyanide, they will form cyanohydrins. This reaction is carried in the presence of a base as a catalyst. In presence of a base catalyst. See, when aldehydes and ketones react with hydrogen cyanide, they will form cyanohydrins. And the reaction between these aldehydes and ketones with the hydrogen cyanide is carried in presence of a base as a catalyst. We can write the general reaction for this one: C double bond O single bond plus HCN. When the aldehyde or a ketone is treated with hydrogen cyanide in presence of base catalyst, we will get C single bond OH single bond Cn. This is called what? Cyanohydrin. This is called cyanohydrin. See here, this HCN is now adding to the double bonded atoms. Here this hydrogen is attaching towards oxygen, and this Cn minus, that is a cyano group, is attaching to a carbonyl carbon to form an addition product, that is a cyanohydrin. Take for example CH3 C double bond OH. This is acetaldehyde. When it is treated with hydrogen cyanide in presence of NaOH as a base catalyst, we will get CH3 COH HCN. See, this H will now adds to this carbonyl oxygen, and this Cn will adds to carbonyl carbon to form acetaldehyde cyanohydrin. To form acetaldehyde cyanohydrin. This is an example for aldehydes. We can take another example in which when a ketone of the type CS3 C double bond O CS3, that is acetone, when treated with hydrogen cyanide in presence of NaOH as a base, we will get CS3 COH CS3 OH, sorry, Cn. It is a cyanohydrin and its name is acetone cyanohydrin. Okay, this is the reaction between the hydrogen cyanide and aldehydes or ketones. Okay. And in place of these aldehydes and ketones, you can take any of the aromatic aldehyde and aromatic ketone. Aromatic aldehyde and aromatic ketone. Then here we can discuss the mechanism for this addition of hydrogen cyanide to the carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone. See, the mechanism involves following steps. This mechanism involves following steps. Step number 1 is what? Base removes a proton. Base removes a proton from hydrogen cyanide, that is HCN, to produce cyanide ion. To produce cyanide ion, that is Cn minus. Correct? And here this negative charge is there on carbon. See, in first step what happens? The OH minus, that is the hydroxyl ion from the base, will abstract proton from hydrogen cyanide, and it will result in the formation of H2O, OH plus H2O plus Cn minus. Here the negative charge will come on carbon, because this hydrogen is now leaving the bonded pair of electrons between the hydrogen and carbon with carbon, and therefore this carbon with 3 bonds and 1 non-bonded pair of electron becomes unstable and forms a negative charge. This will now act as a nucleophile. It is a cyanide ion, will act as a nucleophile. The second step is nucleophilic attack. Nucleophilic attack by Cn minus on carbonyl group. On carbonyl group to form anion. See, this cyanide ion will now act as a nucleophile, and here we know that this carbonyl group is polar in nature, and this oxygen is having somewhat electronegative character, that is it will drag the bonded pair of electron towards itself, and hence this carbon will now act as an electrophile, and it is looking for the electron rich species to give electrons to this one. Therefore here this is cyanide ion, being a nucleophile, has more electron density and will attack on electron deficient carbonyl carbon, and this bonded pair of electron will shift towards oxygen, and here we will get the formation of negative charge on oxygen, Cn. Correct? Then in third step, that is in the last step, this negatively charged ion, that is an ion, abstract a proton from water to give cyanohydrin. See, this O minus anion will now abstract one proton, that is one hydrogen with a positive charge from water, which is formed in the first step, and hence we will get CnOH single bond plus OH minus. This OH minus, which is consuming in the first step, is forming at the last step. Therefore this base is acting as a catalyst, and here at the end of this third step we will get our product, that is cyanohydrin. This is the reaction mechanism of addition of hydrogen cyanide to the carbonyl group of aldehyde or ketones. Okay, then now take down assignment question. For this addition of hydrogen cyanide to carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone, and here you have to write the product. Write the product. See, when C6H5 C double bond O H, that is one benzaldehyde, is treated with hydrogen cyanide in presence of NaOH. What product we will get? Then second one, C6H5 C double bond O CS3 acetophenone plus HCN. When hydrogen cyanide is added to an aromatic ketone, that is acetophenone, in presence of NaOH, what product we will get? These two are the assignment questions. Okay, then now we have to discuss about the next reaction of aldehydes and ketones, that is addition of hydroxyl amine. Addition of hydroxylamine. The formula for hydroxylamine is NH2OH. Here we are discussing the addition of this NH2OH to the carbonyl group of aldehydes and ketones. See, when addition of hydroxylamine, that is NH2OH, to the carbonyl group of aldehydes and ketones. See, aldehydes and ketones will react with hydroxylamine, that is NH2OH, to form oximes. When aldehydes and ketones are treated with hydroxylamine, we will get oximes as the product. See, the general reaction between aldehydes or ketones with the hydroxylamine is N single bond H plus H2. See here, the reaction between hydroxylamine and the carbonyl group of an aldehyde and ketone is like this. Here, the oxygen of the aldehyde or ketone is now combining with the two hydrogens of an hydroxylamine to form water, and after that this carbon will form a double bond with nitrogen of hydroxylamine, which is called oxime. Take some examples for this one. CS3 C double bond OH. This is an aldehyde, acetaldehyde. When acetaldehyde is treated with hydroxylamine, this oxygen will now combine with the two hydrogens of this hydroxylamine, and this carbon will now form a double bond with this nitrogen of hydroxylamine plus H2O. Correct? And this is what acetaldehyde oxime. Or we can take ketone, C double bond O CH3 ketone, that is acetone. When it is treated with hydroxylamine, we will get CH3 C CH3. See, this CH3 C CH3 will remain same, and this oxygen will go with these two hydrogens. Or we can write like this: CH3 C CH3 double bond O plus H2NOH. This oxygen will now combine with these two hydrogens, and it will form H2O. And now this carbon CH3 will form double bond with this nitrogen NOH. Okay, that only I am writing here, double bond NOH plus H2O. This is acetone oxime. Acetone oxime. This is the reaction of hydroxylamine with the carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone, or we can say the addition of hydroxylamine to the carbonyl group of aldehydes and ketones will result in the formation of the respective oximes. Okay. Then coming to the reaction mechanism for this reaction mechanism, it involves the following steps. The mechanism of this reaction involves following steps. Step number 1 is what? This hydroxylamine. This hydroxylamine will act as a nucleophile. This hydroxylamine will act as a nucleophile and attacks on the carbonyl carbon. That we can write as a nucleophilic attack of hydroxylamine on carbonyl carbon to form a unstable addition product. By this nucleophilic attack, we will get an unstable addition product. See how the nucleophile will attack on this carbonyl group of aldehyde or ketone. See, this is C double bond O plus NH2OH. And here we know that this nitrogen is having 2 lone pairs of electrons, and it will act as a nucleophile by donating these 2 lone pairs of electrons to the electron deficient carbon of carbonyl group, because we know that this oxygen is having partial negative charge and carbon is having partial positive charge, and it will drag one of the bonded pair of electron towards itself, and hence it becomes electron deficient, and therefore it is looking for the electron donors, and therefore this hydroxylamine will act as a nucleophile to stabilize this electron deficiency of carbon. And now it will form here this oxygen with negative charge, single bond C, single bond NOH, NOH, H, H. Then now this nitrogen with 4 bonds becomes unstable and gets a positive charge, and here proton transfer takes place. Proton transfer takes place. This oxygen with a more electronegative nature or with the negative charge will drag this proton, and this bonded pair of electrons will now live with only nitrogen, and here the proton is transferring from this nitrogen to the oxygen. Therefore this is a proton transfer step, and here we will get a OH, C, single bond, single bond, single bond N, H, OH. This is an unstable addition product. Unstable addition product. Okay. Then in next step, this unstable addition product loses a molecule of water. It loses a molecule of water, that is H2O, to give oxime. That is, in this step dehydration is taking place. See how it is taking place. Single bond N, H, single bond OH. See now this bond between the nitrogen and hydrogen and nitrogen will shift towards the carbon nitrogen single bond. This hydrogen will now dragged by this OH, and therefore it is also going out of this addition product, and here we will get C, which is having only 2 bonds, C, single bond, and here it is forming a double bond N, OH. After losing this bond, this carbon will now have C single bond, double bond, N OH. This hydrogen is also going with this OH as a water oxide. It is a product. Okay, this is all about the mechanism of addition of hydroxylamine to the aldehydes and ketones. Then now take down assignment questions. This is second one. Already I have given the first one. This is second one assignment question. Write the products. Write the products. The first one is what? C6H5, C double bond O, H, when benzaldehyde is treated with hydroxylamine, what product we will get? And when acetophenone is treated with NH2H, that is hydroxylamine, what product we will get? Write the products for these two reactions. These two are the examples for aromatic aldehyde and aromatic ketone. Okay, thank you.